It's your boy Young Vaughn. Alright, what's good, gang? Today we about to react to another one. Today we're reacting to what I eat in a day. TikToks are insane. Sorry, I was up here. Gotta move me this way. I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, and God bless.
TikTok what I eat in the days have genuinely gotten out of control.
What you guys? Today for a little snack for dinner. I wanted to have something sweet, so I got 2 boxes of the crumble cookies, you guys.
Oh, hell
Honestly,
no.
nothing could have prepared me for these
2 boxes?
meals these morbidly obese people are eating. And honestly, I was just left disgusted by the absolute gluttony on show. And I want to start by looking at the diet of the up-and-coming creator known as James Bowler, who loves to show off his little snacks, as he calls them.
What you guys? Today for breakfast for a little snack. We're gonna have a whole box of Twinkies and some milk.
That's not a little snack.
A few moments later.
Let's get started. These are literally like my favorite snack. I can swallow them whole.
Why is he? Oh my gosh.
And I mean, before we get into what he eats, it's pretty impressive that James doesn't actually fit into the frame of his camera. Like, he's literally so wide we can't see how wide he is. But back to what he eats. In what world is this a light snack?
Disgusting.
2 boxes of Twinkies with a glass of milk has around 3,800 calories, and James is just literally inhaling them. And honestly, just making the most disgusting noises while doing so.
Yeah,
I got 2
exactly.
because every time I finish these, no se me quitan antojos, so I got 2 boxes.
Why does he keep making that noise?
Remember, Balance is cute. We're gonna be having a meal like this. Balance is cute. So we have some water. I wasn't gonna do Diet Coke, but I was like, I was feeling a little spontaneous today, so we're gonna have some water. So good. Next, we have the molten lava. Oh, look at that, you guys. We're killing it. Oh,
He's tripping. Why does he keep doing that? Maybe he's doing it for to exaggerate it even more. That's
next, we have
probably
the
what
holiday
it
birthday
is.
cake cookie.
And this is a genuine question, like, is this just some sort of fetish content? I just don't understand who this content is aimed at, and honestly, it's just sad to watch. I actually originally thought it was all rage bait, and there was no way that James would actually eat this stuff day in and day out. But then you look at the size of him, and he clearly is. And he uploads one of these videos pretty much every single day.
What you guys? Today for a little snack for dinner.
little snack.
I wanted to have something sweet, so I got 2 boxes of the crumble cookies, you guys. I'm so excited.
That's
Let's
not
get
a
to.
little snack.
This is the first box, you guys. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, I'm so
goodness.
excited. You know? The first one we have is the s'more brownies cookie. Look at that, you guys. Oh my god. Oh, that looks so good.
The whole box to yourself is crazy.
If you were curious about the calorie content of these crumble cookies, it's around 8,600 calories. And there's actually a guy that follows James and comments on pretty much every post he makes with a macro breakdown of what he eats. So this crumble cookie feast had over 627 grams of sugar
Dang.
and 432 grams of fat, and like I said, over 8,600 calories. And this is just beyond sickening, and it's actually a joke that Instagram allowed James to keep his platform and get paid for it. James is without a doubt eating himself to death, and the comments on his videos know this as well. Unfortunately, this dude is literally eating himself to death. He's no doubt a diabetic and on his way to a massive heart attack. With so many people out there struggling to beat cancer and all kinds of ailments, this guy is killing himself in the name of food. Incredibly very sad. The worst part about James is that brands and restaurants have actually started inviting him to their places, presumably offering him free food for a good review. Now I have to say, why would any restaurant want him to review their food? It seems like James would eat absolutely anything and give it a 10 out of 10.
Mood, you guys, we're right here at Juice Time in Tustin, California, and we're here to try out their sweets. Mood. These are the first 2. I think these are smoothies. This one was one of my faves. It tasted like cotton candy. This is a Dubai
He's not
chocolate
doing those
cup
noises no more.
strawberry.
That's good.
10 out of 10, you guys. Everything is homemade. These are the mini pancakes. We have the Biscoff mini pancakes. 10 out of 10. They're Dubai chocolates. So big, you guys. 10 out of 10, you guys.
I suppose actually he is a good reviewer because none of the food will go to waste, but I just can't see how anyone would look at James and want to eat what he eats. In fact, I would be staying well away from anything that he eats. James also isn't the only one who's making a big impact on Instagram, and actually there's thousands of fat people sharing their what I eat in a day videos.
Everything I eat today as a fat girl.
This is Brandy Lee Snacks, who is unsurprisingly followed by James Bowler on Instagram, and she loves to share what she eats in a day, and actually starts every single day with a donut dipped in milk, just to make sure that she has the worst possible breakfast every morning.
Wow. This is no bueno. Every morning, a donut?
Bruh.
Iced chocolate milk. Like, look at that.
You know what they say, a donut a day. A donut a day keeps diabetes away. Oh, y'all never heard that one? My bad.
Well, it's a good thing she got sugar-free syrup, because I was just thinking she was eating a lot of food, but that should balance it out.
Oh my god. These cookies are amazing.
Dang.
Oh my god.
She says she's starving despite eating about 2 days worth of calories, and honestly it isn't surprising. And for one, when you're that big, you're going to need more food to feel full because her stomach will be physically larger. And two, she had so many calories from sugar and carbs that her blood sugar will be spiking and then
100%.
crashing, which is leading her to be more hungry than if she ate whole meals and a high protein diet. The comments in this video weren't happy with her either. That's like 2 days of food. Stop making all this normal. There's nothing normal. All this sugar is poison. Health is the most important thing we have. This is literally self-harm. Someone even commented defending her, saying that she isn't normalizing this much food, but the trouble is that she's doing exactly that. By posting these videos, there will be other people saying this who eat like her, and when they see other people doing it online, it normalizes it to them and makes them feel like they don't need to change. If Brandy wants to literally kill herself eating that much food, then she should be allowed, but she shouldn't be allowed to be monetized on these platforms for it. And although Brandy only has 160,000 followers, Adi Gutierrez has almost double that follower count and seems to have an even worse diet.
What I ate today as a baddie. Cereal and breakfast.
As a who?
I mean, again, she is just another influencer starting the day off with a massive bowl of sugar. I get cereal's convenient and a lot of people watching this video will probably eat it, but just take some time to look at how much sugar is in your breakfast cereal and I can guarantee you will be surprised. Like I said before, eating this sugary cereal is an awful start to your day and it'll just leave you feeling hungry later. And then to make things worse, she has about 4 portions of it in just that one bowl.
Good morning, baddies.
2 Rebels to the face.
Sugar-free, of course. Yeah. I made a quesadilla with hot Cheetos and hot mac and cheese. Hot. Olipop.
Now before she's even got changed out of her pajamas, she's probably honestly had about 2,000 calories in just an absolute mess of
one
food.
sitting.
And I don't know if this is an American thing, but who puts Cheetos into a quesadilla? Now it's a good thing she has those 2 Red Bulls because her energy levels will be absolutely through the floor by the time it gets to dinner time.
Red. For dinner, I have some steak and some taters.
That's not bad. That's not bad. It's just the way she over exaggerate eating it. That's what's bad.
Delish.
delicious.
Now, is it just me that gets pissed off watching that? It's just the absolute height of gluttony, and it's honestly just gross to watch. And again, the comments are absolutely brutal on this post, with people asking if she's trying to have a stroke, and another even asked if this was a standard American diet. Now, I know this isn't the standard American diet, but actually 40% of Americans are obese, so it has to be at least similar to what a lot of people are eating. Now, the reason I get annoyed at these videos isn't just because of the fat, and despite what people online might think, I don't hate fat people. I get annoyed at these videos not just because they're normalizing these awful diets, but because they're being rewarded for it too. Like I showed with James Bowler before, not only do they get free meals, but they get paid by these platforms in the form of ad revenue. Addy has over 300,000 followers on Instagram and over 500,000 on TikTok, posting pretty much every day on these platforms. So it isn't a stretch to imagine that she'll be earning multiple thousands a month. And then other people with poor diets will see this and start recording themselves eating, thinking that they can make money while eating. And then the only way they get attention by doing this is by eating bigger and bigger meals, which just puts more strain on the health and society. And then when people like Addy get more money, it's pretty obvious what to spend it on.
What I ate today as a fatty.
Good morning, fatties. I got a core power.
Good morning,
Heavenly
fatties.
hunks.
Now she's
Take
calling
butter flavor.
herself a
So that's my
fatty.
breakfast.
We got In and Out.
What? What is she calling herself, a baddie? Or now she's a fatty. And she's spending all her money on more and more food.
They always stick together anyway.
Your mother's so old that her breast milk is powdered. You breastfeed like this.
We got a hot cocoa beignet and a peppermint candy beignet. Let's taste them. Here's one.
See, there's nothing wrong with eating, but just don't overindulge.
Don't like it already. Okay. Okay, hot cocoa. That one's pretty good. Trying a normal beignet, but they've been sitting for like an hour or two, so they're not that good. Okay, well that was it for my very short and sweet what I eat in a day.
Notice how none of the food she ate this day is home cooked. And that is something that she does all the time, because she can afford to eat out all the time. The sad thing about a lot of these accounts is that people actually support them. And it isn't just other obese people who want this unhealthy lifestyle normalized, but it's actually people that get turned on by it. I found one account during the research of this video by a guy who said he was taking his fitness journey seriously, while literally bragging and holding his belly, showing off how fat he'd gotten. And the comments in the video are all love hearts and calling him perfect, while he's literally killing himself by eating massive amounts of food. And although this guy's videos are clearly fetish content, the video that Addy and the others make also feed people's frankly disgusting fetishes, although maybe not directly, but it's still just as bad. It's blatantly obvious too, because when they post a video that doesn't go viral, the only people that are commenting are from men just posting heart eye emojis about her. And I mean, a feederism fetish has got to be one of the worst that I can possibly imagine. I just can't imagine finding somebody eating their body weight in food attractive at all.
What I ate today as a fatty. For breakfast, we got cookies.
Am I tripping? Or it's kind of satisfying?
The edges are crispy, but it's a little limp. We're just gonna fold it up.
Like, Addy there is just eating donuts and fried chicken for breakfast with what I'm assuming is a full sugar drink. Probably over 1,000 calories in the meal. And people find that attractive? I'm picking on Addy here because she's one of the most popular in the niche. But she doesn't actually have as insane meals as some other people who post their what I eat in a days, like Heather Ryan does on TikTok.
Heather needs to slow down.
Does anyone believe that she only had one piece of chocolate?
Every shoe, every color. Yeah, when you're famous, it can be kind of fun. It's really you, but no one ever discovers. In some ways, you're just like all your friends, but on stage, you're a star. You get the best.
Now this is weird because it looks like she just had cheese balls with sweet potato fries, and then a big sundae to finish it off. Like, there's actually no real meal in there. But this isn't the end of the world, as long as she doesn't have too much food afterwards.
Still a lot of food though.
Never mind. And if anyone was wondering, she actually had 18 potatoes on that plate.
Oh,
Heather seems
wow.
to think that her massive weight is a bit of a joke as well. And actually seems proud about the fact that she eats this much food.
I want my ladies to show off their jawline.
No.
If you laugh, you go into hell.
She will probably be over 350 pounds at this point and shows no signs of caring about losing weight. So, as sad as it is to say, I wouldn't be surprised if she suffers a medical emergency in the near future. Honestly, I haven't got much else to say about these fat TikToks. I just find them disgusting, and I seriously hope that TikTok and Instagram stops these creators from being able to monetize themselves eating massive amounts of food and normalizing obesity. I will say, it is just Instagram and TikTok that allow this now.
Yeah.
YouTube actually demonetized my video about the craziest meals in my 600-pound life because they want to steer people away from making this type of content. It just means I need to be a bit more careful what I say in videos. Now, this was a bit of a different style of video for me, and if you want me to look at more What I Eat Today TikToks, let me know and send me some on Instagram at BigCraigYT. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a video.
That was a really good video. My thing is, do y'all think that it's satisfying to watch, or is it just me? Because I think it was kind of satisfying to watch. But anyways, look, like, subscribe. About to go get into the next one.
Yeah, boy.